Hey guys, welcome back to this weekly stream. I hope you guys have been having a really good week. Sorry about last week. Sorry I wasn't able to do that. I lift a lot of things at work and I might have slightly overexerted myself a little bit. I do all kinds of lifting and all of that, and I ended up getting some pretty bad muscle spasms. I didn't know what they were. Like, I just knew that randomly, like, I would do the most mundane, simple thing, and then randomly my spine would be like, die. And so, I was worried that it would actually be something worse. I'm usually the kind of person to tough it out and not necessarily, like, focus too hard on pain levels. I've actually gotten into some bad situations because I've just refused to actually go to the doctor. And so I was good this time. I was good. I felt the pain in my back and I was like, no, we don't fuck with that. So I went to urgent care, not the ER or anything crazy, just urgent care. Just to make sure that I wasn't, fucking myself over a little bit there. So, found out muscle spasms, had muscle relaxers, and maybe a very, very eepy all week long. I've only taken them when I really need them, but it's been a ride. But anyway, I appreciate you guys having the patience with that. So here we are back at this week. We can work on our dreams together. We can take our next steps forward, but obviously our health needs to be taken into account as well. So, anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna start getting into this. This week, I don't know. I come into this kind of thing knowing exactly what I want to do. But kind of like the week where I was drawing Dakota, this week, I think I'm just gonna relax and draw some Pokemon. So I think I'm just gonna fill what page I have right now. I've got my phone set up for references and stuff, because Lord knows I don't have them memorized. And we're just gonna see where it goes. I'm feeling a bit more experimental this week, so I might use some brushes in some unique ways to get the same effect. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna make my brush like a lot bigger than I normally would use it in to give it all those bumpies. And then kind of go from there and getting some shapes out from some Pokemon. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna relax, draw some Pokemon, and have a good time that way. Feel free to let me know, as we're getting started here, everybody's getting kind of settled in, what you guys are working on, if you're working on anything at all. Writing, ceramics, drawing, painting, stop motion, it could be anything. It could be literally anything creative. So just as always, I love to hear you guys talk about what you're creating. All right, let's see. I'm thinking we actually start by giving ourselves not a blank white page. I think I'm actually gonna make it a nice cream color and go from there. I want it to feel almost like parchment or something. Okay. I'm actually gonna start with Ninetales. Lots of swoopies in Ninetales. I'm kind of going for a different approach this time. Normally I would be very much like sketchy blocks of all the shapes, but right now I'm actually thinking about blocking it in, almost like a charcoal effect. Hope you guys had a good day at work today. I know mine was pretty hectic, with how things were at the dealership. We were just super busy. And, like, understand, New Year dealership stuff is usually pretty calm, and there's not enough work to go around most of the time, because, you know, holidays and stuff, but not today. Came back with a vengeance today. I don't want this to feel too crunched, actually. Let's see. Mine changes entirely, actually. I don't know. I don't really have any poses planned or anything. I know, like, for me and other artists, it can be a little bit hard to draw Pokemon in a pose other than their Pokédex if you don't, like, have all their shapes down. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Mm. Let me think. I want her tail to feel dynamic and not just, like, you know, too normal feeling. Push this just a little bit. I like that. I like that. I'll push her up in the corner here. I do want to adjust this just a touch. There we go. So we got our little Ninetales to start. Alright, let's see what Pokemon I want to do next. And don't worry, I'll absolutely be polishing these, but for now, I kind of just want to get a gist of the page. Let's do... Oh, yeah. I want to do Hexorus. I like Hexorus. Pretty bad muscles. Oh, Charizard next? Well, I can maybe do Charizard next. Let me look. What pose do I want to do Charizard in? Charizard has a really interesting face. You would think it's quite simple, but the way that it folds in on itself is kind of interesting. Let's do... very bean, but no. I want to do something different. I always have this tendency when I'm drawing Charizard to, like, exaggerate his features to be... I don't even know if exaggerate's the right word. It's like, I try to make him more proportionate to an actual dragon than he is. I'm gonna put him over here so I have free space. I can adjust him later. I am actually really bad about like, making things exactly where they should be on an actual page. Like, digital has spoiled me so much to feel like I can just resize and move things. It's a problem. Oops. Meant to erase that. So here I go trying to make him more like a dragon again. What if I made him kind of plump? What if I didn't make him a him? What if I just made him like a sassy queen? Hold on. We're cooking. Mm-hmm. Not quite right. Not quite right. That is the right starting place, though. I like that tail shape. Now, if only I can keep it without blocking it. Let's see. I'll figure that leg eventually. I'll come back to you. I'll figure you out. Okay. I like what we got going on here. The only thing is it's gonna hide the tail, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But we can leave him alone for now. We got Charizard in the mix. Let's see. He might be good in the corner, actually. Or she. My bad. She's a sassy queen. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it... Hold up. What if she's like... Yeah... And then instead of... Although I like the shapes of the wing that she's got here. What if... Twisted it down? Just a thought. Let's see. And then we took the tail. Maybe. I don't like tail putting too far away, though. There we go. It needs to point back around so it feels more... stable. Gotta keep in mind where we're directing the audience with our lines. That would balance it more. Yeah. Something like that. That way we get to keep the tail and the wings. I feel like she could fit right there. There she goes. Okay. And then we'll add like a smoky effect. Like she's being revealed. She's got so much of a more dramatic pose. It's great. Okay. I'm actually going to take advantage of this to practice drawing Zigzagoon. I love Zigzagoon for some reason. I mean, Zigzagoon is literally just a bunch of Dorito chips slapped together, but for some reason my monkey brain just really loves him. But it's surprisingly difficult to replicate. Kudos to the animators that are able to pull it off. Let's fit this little guy. What if we... There. And fit this little guy, like, up here somewhere. Or, alternatively... We remember that Zigzagoon is just a raccoon with zigzags and put him in a trash can. I feel like that's a really big zigzag for a trash can. Hold on. Maybe it's a maybe it's not a trash can. Maybe it's like one of those bathroom like tiny ones. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cute. I feel like our little trash panda needs to be in the trash corner. There we go. Okay. Do I include the tail? Maybe. I'll leave it as a note for later. Okay. Next one. Who should I do next? There we go. Just settle that really quick. Do you guys have, like... Are there certain Pokemon where you're just like, yeah, that's a boy, or yeah, that's a girl? I don't know why. Like, I genuinely can sometimes, like, struggle. Like, I've genuinely misnamed Pokemon because I've just assumed the gender of my Pokemon. And then I go back and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh no. I mean, I keep the name because I'm like, I mean, you're still forever Carl to me. I just didn't realize Carl was a girl. Does anyone else do that? I definitely do that. I think at least one Pokemon a playthrough I do that. It's kind of like when people are like, oh yeah, like cats are girls and dogs are boys. Like, I don't know. One of those things. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I think this could actually go really well right here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I did say I wanted to do Haxorus. I know Haxorus doesn't technically have wings. The Haxorus is a dragon type. So I'm kind of wanting to put him in an exaggerated pose. Haxorus is one of my favorite Pokemon, and even though the color scheme is not gonna lie, color scheme of Haxorus is a little bit shit, but it's okay. I love him. He was one of my like go-to Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet, and actually like my Haxorus was a girl named Snips, and I loved her very, very much. So just want to exaggerate it, give a little bit of perspective here. Notice how quickly I went from like the blockiness to like just how I normally sketch. I really didn't get very far in trying it a different way, but that's okay. That's alright. It's what I'm comfortable with. Just drawing these. It's because I'm trying to draw shapes that I actually don't fully understand. So I'm leaning on what I know best. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I want to make sure this fits in this corner nicely. Trying to decide how far back. Oh, I don't want to copy paste. How far back I want to push this foot. Yeah, that might be better like that. Actually, I can't decide what angle I like where the body and the tail is going. I'm trying to decide how I want the head to actually complement the shape. Ooh, maybe I could actually hold on. Like a Uteraptor. Oops. I want it to feel like all of the power is going in. So I actually might stretch that a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Then we can mess with that more later to make sure it's actually proportionate and all that. I definitely want the tail to feel longer. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then I have to keep in mind, I definitely want the head to be, you know, close to the screen, but I also don't want it to be disproportionate, so. I might actually be able to just take this whole section. Yeah, okay. Let me take 9 tails. Tails there. Oh, whoops. Whee! Our trash panda went flying there for a minute. Yeah, probably be better if I put him there so I can fit him somewhere else. Alright, let's save our progress. Okay. We got Hexorus in the mist. Ooh, sorry for sniffles. Let's see. Who's next? Okay. I'm actually gonna do this generator thing. I'm curious because there's a lot of Pokemon that I have seen but actually don't know like anything about. I'm not gonna do legendaries, but let's see what I get. Lilleep? Bro, what the fuck? I could try. Lilleep. Actually, there might be something cool I can do with this. Wait, hold on. I know what kind of feel I'm wanting to go for, but I haven't decided what pose to do with it. I don't want to make Lily creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me decide what I want to do with these two leaves up here, though. I've got an idea down at least. I'm not quite satisfied with it, but okay. We only have 2 minutes left until we're at the halfway mark, so I think these are our 5 for today. So I'm gonna start arranging these guys to fill the page. I think these two are set just right up at the top here. So let's see. Oh, I did it again. just put you here. Or you know what we could do? We can make this a little bigger. And add some zigzagoons in here. Now I'm just drawing from memory because I'm trying to go quick. Yeah, that'll fill our page. And then we get you and make you bigger. Or actually, wait. Let's get you and make you bigger. Yas, yas. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I think we got it, folks. So let's actually want to... Well, here, before I say that... Oop, I put it on a different layer. I didn't even realize it. There we go. Let's back this off just a bit. Because we don't want it to feel unbalanced when you look at the page. Because right now all of the balance is going this way. Apologies if you heard cat, by the way. There. Redirect some of that energy that way. Okay. Now who to start with? Lily is the least I want to do. We'll wait on Lily. Go. I want to start with Hexorus because I'm kind of excited to do that one, not gonna lie. Okay, got my reference up. And now I gotta decide my line thickness. That looks like it might be what I want to do. I don't like the idea of making this kind of inked in a way where it's more jagged than normal. Like a really loose feel. You know what? This is snips now. I'm just drawing snips. There we go. References are important, people. I want to tweak it just a bit. I know it goes, like, pretty much forward right away, but I really want to accentuate the sharpness of it. Hmm. One of the hardest things about Hexorus is getting this shape right here. I think about it. If I'm doing, what, 5 Pokemon? Yeah, 5 Pokemon, 5 divided by 60 is 12 minutes. I have 12 minutes to do, everybody, if I'm doing this. I am really not... I'm behind. All right, let's pick up the pace. Listen, I get lost in the detail sauce. Okay. We'll keep line thickness in mind. As we go. I can't help it. I like adding a little bit of realism to my Pokemon. Okay. This is where I remember that her head is not that big. So let's... It's actually pretty small. She got that kind of small head syndrome, you know. All right. I've abandoned all reason. It's because these are too big. I'm taking up too much space here. Whoop. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta draw your darlings, you know? There we go. Now, if that were to continue, right, it'd be right there, which means that you would be like that, or at least similar to that, which means you would be like that. There we go. This exercise, honestly, for me, is more about get her done than anything else. Try some dynamic poses, see how they work. I'm doing them from my head, and it's surprisingly difficult to do that if you're not trained to do so. I'm still learning how to do it. I'm still learning how to make this make sense. Even though, like, I'm not, like, drawing from any sort of direct reference. Nothing wrong with drawing from reference. The masters did it all the time. With their master's work, they would just copy, and it's because they're trying to learn the techniques. And kind of like with a handprint, it's still your own at the end of the day, in the sense of, like, no one can draw exactly the same way that you can, no matter how hard they try. I find that kind of interesting and also encouraging. I think I see why this looks weird now. I'm not gonna lie. I can't spend too much longer on it though. I'm getting close though, I can tell. I'm getting there. Okay. Get that good belly where the dinosaur weight goes, because Haxorus really is just almost like a Drake dino thing. Let's get those thick thighs that save lives. Oh yeah, I forgot. This dude don't have the 3 points. It's more like a bird. It's got just 2. And then grippers. Hell yeah. There we go. Running out of time, running out of time. Eyes up, eyes up. Okay. Gotta do this right. Okay, we've almost got this part done. Okay. And then we just tweak this a little bit so it makes sense in perspective. There. Okay. One down. We are so 100% behind. Alright. It's okay. We got this. Haxorus is one of the trickier ones. I just got a little carried away with the details, that's all. Like this. I really want to get this detailing. There. Okay, okay, no touching, no touching, no touching. Alright. Next up is Ninetales. Okay. I want to change this up a little bit. I want to make this fit more my style. Just a smidge. I'm not used to my my pen being this thick. There are like little artistic flares that I keep wanting to add to it, but I don't want it to like not feel like Ninetales anymore, you know what I mean? Here I go again, getting lost in the sauce. I need to go faster. Okay, I like it, but I'm gonna do this. There we go. The sauce is so nice, though. Okay. Y'all, there's no way we're doing this. You know, but I tried, and that's the important thing. Hmm. It's not working out quite as well as I was hoping. Hold on. I want to keep this. I just don't want to keep this. He's not working. Yeah, see, now this is just turning into, scrambling. I can't do these tails justice because I'm so focused on trying to get it just right. So, I think I'm gonna stop on Ninetales there, and maybe come back to it at a later time when I'm not, like, absolutely rushing myself to get stuff done. Like the fact that her body's a little off. Yeah. So we'll leave her tails at that. We'll discover that another day. Leave it at that. I like the sketch that I have going for it though. Okay. Next one. Alright, let's get going on Charizard, our diva Charizard queen. And see if we can get Charizard done in these last 15 minutes. Or at least, like, on the way. Charizard's got kind of a gullet back in the day. Now, like, in Super Smash Bros., it's, like, sleek. But, I think I'm gonna play with that gullet a little bit. kind of want to give her some, like, wild shapes here, like curves that Charizard doesn't actually have, you know what I mean? Okay, but hold on. I kind of like her being that chubby. Wait. I gotta get that shape right, though. Yeah! Okay, and then... Does anyone else wonder, like, if Charizard has pecs like this, right? Should I say it? If Charizard's got pecs like this, and Charizard's a girl, does Charizard just, like, still have, like, these pecs? Or, like, how does that work? I mean, I guess Charizard is a lizard, and lizards don't, you know, have any sort of mammary gland or anything like that. So I guess not, but I don't know. There's always, like, anytime someone has a Charizard, like, they're always a boy. Every single time. And so, you know, I'm just curious if there's, like, a difference. I'm giving her, like, all of these extra wrinkles, but I'm kind of here for it. She kind of a MILF, not gonna lie. Oh, man. I just realized, like, how absolutely off that is. Hold on. Here we go. You know, I wasn't planning on drawing Charizard, but I'm really glad that Colton suggested that. This is honestly hilarious. Bruh, I really just like, okay, Hexorus, cool. Ninetales, really, honestly, a little try-hard. But Charizard, damn. Kinda doing good, not gonna lie. I'm kinda cooking with this one. It reminds me, how many... I think Charizard only has, like, actual, like, 2 wing fingers. Yeah, he does! I don't think it's all the way down to his... See, that was my dragon brain trying to take off there for a second, because I don't think... For Charizard, I think it goes down to, like, right below the armpit, so it would only bend, like, right here, I think. Like that? Something like that? I can't remember who coined it, but there was a YouTuber that I used to watch that called these wingers. I feel like I can push this arm more. Yeah, that's right, because he's got like an extra appendage bend in his wings, and I forgot. Like, it's not just like this, it's like, yeah, it's like that. But it's like the halfway point. So it would be like this. And then it would bend. Yeah. And this would be probably a little further down. Like that. Okay, let's see if we can finish up Charizard here a little bit more. I want to get rid of that tangent. There we go. Okay. I want to keep the same exact concept from the sketch. I really like the shape of that flame, so I'm actually gonna, what I'm gonna do is do that, and then set it so it lands just right. Yeah, like right there. Fills in that negative space really nicely. There. Now I can collapse it. There. Okay. And then something like that, but you know, done a little bit better. Right now it looks like a weird extra appendage. Charizard extra weird arm. Hold on. Let's keep the hand posture. And then we'll keep that. And then I gotta make this not look too weirdly human. Hold on. You know, that's not the shape I was going for. It looks weirdly limp. Maybe I just... something like that. You get the idea, right? Yeah. Well, it's getting on towards 10 o'clock. Well, I say that. It is 10 o'clock, but, you know, we didn't exactly get through all of our Pokemon, but we did, you know, sketch some loose, neat ideas. I really like the Charizard. Like, I want to finish that later. I also think finishing the Hexorus would be pretty cool. I'll probably not finish Ninetales. It feels too just bland, for me. I had an idea for Lily, but like, I like there's a certain look I'm trying to go for, and I just couldn't get in the sketch. I do think I might revisit that, like, trash family, like, Zigzagoon thing. Well, I feel like that could be actually, like, a really good sticker or something, so... Yeah, my pumpkin time. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I know I didn't talk as much this time, but, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to feel things out. I know sometimes, really, it's just nice to be able to sit and be quietly working on something together. And other times it's nice to just kind of ramble. So today I decided to be a little more quiet. Let me know if you kind of prefer that. Or if you would prefer for me to speak up more often and talk about random shit. Doesn't really bother me either way. I know sometimes I can get lost in the zone and, like, completely forget that I am on stream or that I'm trying to teach someone something. You know, you get focused, but, woo! Anyway. Let me know if you want to see more Pokemon, and if you do, let me a suggestion. Let me know what Pokemon you would like to see me draw or try to find a dynamic pose for. In this one, I didn't have a plan going in. I just kind of wanted to see how I could make my own dynamic poses without looking up something specific, without, you know, relying too heavily on reference. The only references that I actually used was their, like, Pokédex bog standard image, and just try to glean what I can from the shapes there. Obviously, I tried to do something a little bit looser towards the beginning with Ninetales and whatnot, and I do like the flowiness of it. I think it reminds me, well, you know, to keep that flow for certain things. But I definitely did not really use it much for Hexorus, and I didn't use it as much for Charizard, I think. I really relied on it more heavily on Ninetales, and then what was an attempt? Whew, that Lily. No, I think I'll revisit that and do it in my own way later on my own time, just because I have this neat idea for it. I just don't know how to draw it in a way that conveys it well. Anyway, enough rambling from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little work session, and as always, I will be seeing you guys next week, Thursdays from 8 to 10 p.m. If you would prefer longer sessions, let me know. If you prefer shorter sessions, that's fine too. Usually it takes me about 2 hours to get into that kind of flowy mindset where I really start getting comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm kind of curious. Question of the week, let me know. You know, how long does it take you to get into your flow state? How long does it take you to really just bog down and get focused? I know for me, it definitely takes some time. Like, if I'm going to sit down and do a piece, it's going to be a while, but I kind of like having these shorter sessions where I'm just drawing for just 2 hours, because it's not enough time to actually get anything done. And I think I kind of need that. I think I kind of need sessions where I'm not pressuring myself into finishing something as soon as humanly possible. That it's okay that things aren't quite finished, and it's okay that things don't look quite perfect or things didn't work out. And I think it's really important to remember too that, like, not every sketch ends up being a winner. I know a lot of artists out there have sketchbooks that they're able to kind of show off and all of that, but honestly, most of the time my sketches are, you know, win some, you lose some, and they don't always make sense. My sketchbook is more for ideas and things. So, sketch pages like this, I try my best to make them just feel good from the get-go. But sometimes it's okay to admit that things aren't really working out, or an idea isn't as great as you thought it was going to be. So, anyway, all of this to say, I might be posting some of this stuff on Twitter in the following weeks, more isolated, just kind of being able to give better attention to each of those sketches. But I like what I've got so far. As always, let me know what you guys are working on this week, what you guys would like to see me work on next week. And yes, I am absolutely 100% okay with doing, like, IP fandom stuff. I don't do it enough, honestly. I usually am one of those artists that kind of more focuses on my own thing, but there are certain things that I just really love enough that I'll do anyway, and Pokemon's one of them. So, with all that being said, alrighty, I will see you guys next week, and stay creative.